now in the Fox 61 by Carrier Kitchen. We are happy to have our friends from Bistro on Main back with us because it's Valentine's Day.
It is coming up.
And I had heard that. You know who tells me? The missus. Hourly. But we have Bistro on Main here because they've got a lot of specials they're going to be offering, but we're going to show you something that you can do at home. I'm not going to do it. Chef Benjamin Dubal is with us again. Nice to have you back.
Always good to be here.
By the way, happy anniversary. 2 years?
Yeah, just over 2 years.
Love that because that tells me you guys are now, you're coasted. You know, you got the growing pains out of the way now.
Yep, that's a good big marker in the restaurant business.
There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're going to do, that's a nice piece of steak you got there.
That is. So we're doing a Chateaubriand for two. It's one of our specials for Valentine's week.
Okay.
So it's a filet mignon center cut, and we're going to do it Oscar style.
All right. Now, listen, I can buy a filet mignon, but to do Chateaubriand, I always see that on a menu, and I go, yeah, I'm not doing that.
So it's really actually simple. So this is one of those really elegant classic dishes.
Okay.
That couldn't be simpler.
All right.
And so you go to your butcher, you go to Bogner's up in Manchester or Highland Park or a really good butcher.
Right.
You ask them for the cut, and it's just salt and pepper. We sear it off in the pan.
Right.
Finish it in the oven depending on how you like it. I like mine medium rare, but it depends on what you're looking for.
Okay. A big hunk like that is what? How many minutes per side before so that we have that crust?
And so you want about 4 minutes to get a really nice crust on there.
Otherwise, you're going to be it's still going to be mooing.
Yes,
Gotcha.
which we don't want.
Right.
And classically in Oscar style, we're going to serve it with some asparagus.
Okay.
And with some crab meat.
All right.
So we've got these beautiful crab claws.
Okay.
That have already been cracked and are really elegant.
So
we're going to get those.
You leave the butcher and you head to the fishmonger.
Yep. And you ask for the crab, but regular crab meat would be fine too.
Right.
Yep.
Don't use that imitation stuff.
No, you don't want to do that.
They're not going to. The special person in your life ain't going to love that. All right.
No.
All right. So what are we doing?
And so we're just going to finish warm. You just want to warm your crab through. Now we got the steak going earlier because it takes obviously a little bit of time.
Sure.
We're just going to get some flavor on our asparagus. And I'm going to serve this slice so it's really elegant and easy to eat for two.
How did you get those asparagus to look so green in the pan?
So here's the trick, right? Chef's trick. You always blanch them.
Right.
And so to blanch them, we use a lot of salted water at a full boil. Salted enough, tastes like the sea. You want it almost like you're making your pasta.
Right.
And literally 30, 45 seconds.
Ice water bath.
And then right into ice water.
Dang,
and your ice water bath, as I always tell my students that I work with, 50% ice, 50% water.
There you go.
And that's going to lock in that beautiful color.
And if I had a dime for every time I've heard that, and yet if I had another dime for every time I've screwed that up at home.
It's totally worth doing.
You're a rich man.
Yeah. String beans, asparagus, the whole 9 yards.
All right, let's finish this up.
Yeah.
Because now we've got, and the last essential part of this is the lovely sauce that we're going to
garnish. So we're doing a béarnaise sauce, which is a hollandaise with some nice tarragon in it.
Okay.
We're going to let that rest before we slice it.
Never slice that immediately.
Yeah. So we got our asparagus on the plate. And this is a nice 14 ounce that we're doing.
Let me get out of the way of the sharp objects.
So that beautiful, still medium.
Making my mouth water there, Chef. Oh my God.
That's the idea. So we're serving this all week next week at the Bistro.
Let's talk about béarnaise sauce. That's tough.
So béarnaise sauce, it can be a little finicky.
Right.
I tell people who are kind of intimidated by it, go ahead and just buy one. Obviously, we make it at the restaurant.
Okay.
And we're going to put our crab, nice couple crab claws.
Right. Are we giving them the recipe for the béarnaise sauce?
Yes, that will be available for you.
Good.
I make mine in a blender. It makes it almost impossible to mess up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just...
Because you want those eggs perfect when you're using a béarnaise sauce.
That is correct.
Right. Look at that. Oh my God. That's
right across the steak.
Now, does that not scream romance?
A little bit on your crab and certainly on your asparagus. And that will be a special, memorable Valentine's dinner.
I love that. That's nice. And that's not just Valentine's Day, but the week leading up.
All week, absolutely.
All week. Bistro on Main. That's the place to get that. Thank you for coming in.
Always
we appreciate
a pleasure.
it. The menu. Let me try that again. Wow, I saw steak and my brain went stupid. If you'd like the recipe, it is going to be on our Fox 61 News app. Also, fox61.com, where we will hook you up with Bistro on Main. And Chef Dubal, nice to see you here.
Always good to be here.
We got more coming up.